Hi guys, I'm Sisi,
And I'm Mski.
and we are watching.
Ta-da! I hope that was good.
It was.
Was it?
We'll see.
What episode are we watching?
7, season 2.
Okay. That whole thing with the introduction, by the way, we didn't come up with it.
Yeah.
We stole it. Different reactors have done it before.
Yeah.
Don't judge us. We're giving credit. We're
We
not.
just liked it so much that.
Yeah, we wanted to do it as well. We don't claim to be this original, just so you know. But yeah, in terms of Invincible, there's a lot of stuff going on. Remember the last episode ended with Mr. Angstorm showing up once again.
Yep.
And to be honest, I'm not even sure if his storyline is something that will end in this season. I feel like it might transfer to the next season.
Probably because we have only 2 episodes.
Yeah, there's this one and another one.
And it looks like this whole thing is building up for more.
Yeah. To be honest, we haven't really had any resolution from that storyline during this season, so we'll see what happens. There's also the whole thing with the Martian dogs.
It's now on Earth.
We still haven't got rid of them. That's it's unbelievable, but they are still here on Earth.
Yeah.
They're gonna cause more problems still. But we also have the storyline with Nolan and the books.
Yeah.
And that whole thing needs to play out as well, but it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. We might see something from Alan and Thaddeus, because Alan did get the books from Mark, and now Thaddeus is gonna take a look at them, but to be honest, I'm not quite sure what's in there for them to actually help them in any way.
It surely is something there.
There obviously is.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that from our perspective right now, there isn't really that much other than just seeing some things that can beat Vultumites. I guess we do need some more development on that to see how those Ragnars and that weapon that we saw are gonna help beating the Vultumites. By the way, on the Ragnars, as far as I understood, those Ragnars, the reason they're that strong is just because the gravity on their planet is much more different. But it's not that they can only beat the Vultumites on their planet. It's more so that they grew up in a place and they developed as creatures that are stronger because their gravity was much worse. So on any planet, on any place, they can beat Vultumites. That was something that I got confused on. So
Didn't we comment on that?
I'm clarifying it because I did get confused. I thought that the Ragnars can only beat Vultumites on their planet.
No.
Because I thought the gravity on that planet was what made them stronger. But it's actually the way they developed due to the gravity.
Because of the gravity, they're stronger on any planet.
So yeah, I mean, that whole storyline with Nolan still needs to play out. But we did see him. He's fine. They're keeping him still. But I don't know for how long.
They want him to change his mind.
Yeah.
But he's not doing that.
I think they see him as a weapon that they can't really afford to lose. I don't know if it's the affording part that's the problem for them, but in any case, he's a really strong Vultumite, so why lose him? What they're trying to do at the very least now is try and get him on their side again.
Yeah,
and if it doesn't work, and if it doesn't work, then they can just get rid of him. You know? There's also the whole thing with Mark and Amber going on, the struggles in their relationship. They're gonna break up.
Yeah.
It's about to happen.
I really thought that they broke up in the previous episode. I was so just back then.
That was you got confused on that part.
Yeah.
They never actually officially broke up, but they're about to.
Yeah.
Surely it's about to happen.
I just
felt it.
Yeah.
Of course you do. I mean, we had like 5 minutes of them.
Yeah. You know, I really want to see him with Eve. But I don't want this to happen soon.
So quickly?
Yeah. This whole thing with Amber, their relationship, seemed like a really good relationship. And
they liked each other.
Yeah.
Mark will respect it.
Yeah.
He'll need some time. It won't happen this quickly. But yeah, I mean, I can see a lot of people ship Mark and Eve together. We also did in the beginning of the show. And I think that's where the show is heading to.
Yeah.
The only real thing that's stopping them right now is obviously Mark and Amber's relationship, and also Mark has got a lot on his plate right now.
Yeah.
So he's probably not gonna feel like he's ready for a relationship because he's about to get out of a relationship only because he does have a lot on his plate.
Yeah.
Although it could be a little bit different with Eve because he can be on that plate with him, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
She can be a part of his
Because the
life.
lifestyles are...
Yeah, she can understand very well what he's going through a lot of the times. It's gonna happen. They teased it in the previous episode when they hugged. I do think it's gonna happen, but it's probably not gonna be this season.
The next season. Yeah.
Probably. Although I feel like if it's next season, it's gonna be towards the end of it, because we need to get some time. And lastly, our best boy Rex.
He's fine, but he's bold. And I think that's the worst thing for him. I mean,
yeah. He's kind of like a favorite for me now, to be honest. These last 2 episodes, he really grew on me.
Yeah.
He also did have a lot of character development, you know, realizing that what he did to Eve and to Kate was bad, and he he wants to seek some kind of redemption for what he did right now.
Yeah.
Also, that moment with Eve was pretty sweet when he asked her to come and help. But he's also pretty badass. That's a side of him that we hadn't really seen before. But, you know, taking a bullet in your skull and then getting up like it was nothing, like that was pretty badass, you know. You don't really see things like that often, so, you know, Rex has got a new fan in me, you know. He converted me. I actually didn't believe it can happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this whole thing really changed him, because when he was speaking to Mark, he said that
he did show some
new side of him.
He was worried about him. He sensed something was off with Mark, and he actually asked him what's up, you know.
Yeah, but I'm not speaking only about that, because Rex said that he saw his life right before.
He wasn't happy with the way he lived his life.
Yeah.
That's what he said, I think. So yeah, I mean, he kind of reflected, as we said, on his life, but also on the things he did to Eve and Kate and so on. So yeah, they're building up a storyline with him, which is going to be kind of like a redemption arc for him, and I'm all in for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I really like him. I never really got on board with his personality because his jokes
was kind of a
he had bad jokes, but he was also a dick, you know. At least have funny jokes, you know. He never had any.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah, thanks for saying it. But he was kind of a dick.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, he was.
I just didn't want to say that.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, he's kind of like the best boy in the show now, honestly. So yeah, I mean, that's been a pretty lengthy intro. We might as well just jump into it and find out what happens.
Let's go.
Let's go. Drum? Who are you, my guy?
Huh?
Maybe you should.
Oh, he's playing a superhero.
Okay, that's just... Is that really what I look like?
I think that's weird.
Oh, okay. Is this like a superhero festival or something?
The little one really looked like Mark.
Yeah. They did the credits thing really early on in this episode.
Why can't we just live here? We could rent a booth, set up a little tent, survive.
This is like a Comic-Con.
I just meant that it's just kind of more my thing. We don't get a lot of time together, so I want to make sure we're also...
These guys in the background, look at them. They're like references to other shows, I think. I think I recognized one or two.
Wait a second. Are we in a line?
Why is it that quiet, by the way, in a place like that?
Oh man, I'm a huge fan.
Thanks, buddy. Means a lot.
I gotta ask, when's the new
See, and
season
so,
coming
actually.
out?
You mean the show? Probably not for another year. Sorry, animation takes a long time. But we cut corners in other places to make it manageable. You ever notice that sometimes whoever's speaking
I
has
bet
their
you they're
mouth off
making
camera, so you
dicks
never
and
see their
jokes
lips moving?
at themselves at the moment.
Or we'll cut to the back of someone's head while they're talking for the same reason. Other times
Yeah.
we'll do a wide
Yeah.
shot, slowly pan across.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's your
you don't notice nothing. Because all these scenes have limited animation, we can make the drawings even better. Sometimes the artists get carried away and it kind of looks like a different. It's cool. You can
They're really doing this.
They're so good at this. They know not to take themselves seriously. I love that about Invincible.
Mark, Rex snuck out of the GDA hospital and ran off on a mission by himself. He's gone radio silent and I'm really worried.
Where is he gone?
You're gonna ditch me at Comic-Con, aren't you?
It's actually Comic-Con.
Yep.
Rex is in trouble. but maybe I could.
No, it's okay. Go. We'll catch up later.
That took a lot out of Amber, to be honest.
Fuck. This is what you're gonna do, Rex. You're gonna go in there and tear off every one of his tentacles and shove them up however many asses. And then you're gonna send him packing back to Planet Bull or wherever.
How can you not love Rex?
Let's
They all would have been so happy to lay in bed.
He's still the same guy, to be honest. It's just... He's kind of reckless at the moment.
Do take more than dirt at hurt Octobus.
Octopus.
Why didn't you say something stupid sooner? Do your pals sound as dumb as you do?
What were they doing?
Octobus did much time learn your language. Sorry, Em, don't make me words perfect.
Oops.
Sorry, you blow now.
But I'm still gonna kick your ass.
Look, they're doing the thing. They're not animating it. Yeah, guys, this is honestly amazing.
Oh, shit.
Hey, his. God damn, he sent him to another dimension.
Rex, you okay?
They're pals now.
Stop those idiots. I've got Davy Jones covered.
I didn't get that reference. Who's Davy Jones? Damn.
Next time.
Exactly, couldn't you do that earlier? By the way, respect for Octopus, because he did try to learn the language. You know, if someone was trying to kill me,
And knows
he-
your language.
and he learned my language just so he can communicate with me, that's pretty respectable, right?
It's either that or retire and open a bar someplace hot.
This weapon in the hand was from the new hand.
We're supposed to be the best there is. Best superheroes on the planet. And you got a guy who's supposed to be a genius, but the best idea he could come up with was to make himself a new body with DNA he stole from a coworker, so he could date a different coworker who currently does not want to date him.
To be honest, that passes the test. What is his problem with that?
Then there's the girl who broke all her bones trying to explode someone from the inside out, which is fucked up. The pyromaniac who's going through some heavy personal shit after he
But he's got a problem with all of them. Like, what is he talking about?
Welcome back.
Huh?
Did you really think this was over?
Oh, is this
We're just getting started.
I think he's dreaming. Rick?
Yeah. Yeah.
The therapist said it would take time to adjust.
I don't want to adjust to this. I don't know what's worse. D.A. Sinclair taking me apart or those doctors putting me back together.
I cannot in good faith continue to work for you. I don't even know who or what I am anymore.
You're you, Donald. End of story.
How am I supposed to be me? You erased my memories.
That wasn't my decision.
Whose was it? You know, the difference between Rick and Donald is Rick did not have his memories erased.
Yeah.
Remember.
And I think
Maybe Donald
is
wanted
in a...
his memories.
Exactly,
erased,
that's what Donald did. Like, he wanted to see what would happen to him if he didn't have his memories erased.
Run! Hurry!
To be honest, I think Donald is in a better position
Yeah.
without his memories. Oh, it's happened to him multiple
How
times.
many times was he killed?
There's all those videos.
No one's supposed to carry that much trauma. You thought it would slow you down, stop you from doing your job right, make you hesitate.
Do it.
I'll tell the team.
He's gonna get them erased once again. Oh, Willem is calling him.
I mean, the market's hot, but you? You always seem to make your listings even hotter. It's just... You're doing a great job, Debbie.
Thanks for the lift, Paul. See you tomorrow.
It's always so funny seeing boomers flirting.
I was wondering if you'd like to have dinner with me sometime. I mean...
By the way, damn cheekbones. Like, his jaw is like a diamond. What is going on?
Oh, that's fine. You're stupid. I'm stupid.
This guy's mugging everybody. Mewing all the time.
I thought telling Amber
I'm
the
back on
truth
that
would fix
porch.
everything.
But it hasn't.
That same place where they talked.
It's always better to know the truth.
When you and Dad first...
It's always better to know the truth.
What, did you think we just met, got married, and had you?
No, but... Yeah. But what was it like? For you, I mean.
Well...
I do want some insight into that.
He brought me a tree once instead of flowers. He thought it was the same thing, but better.
It was a challenge for David.
Yeah.
He was also gone for so much of our time together.
That's the difficult part. How did you... How did they?
Is it really a relationship if you're mostly alone?
Do you ever wish you'd...
Dated a normal guy?
No.
Look, you wouldn't have been born.
Or Oliver. Even if it's just the three of us now.
She's happy about Oliver.
Yeah. She already thinks of him as a family.
Mark wasn't answering his phone. I didn't know who else to call.
Oh no.
Hey, Rick.
Do you think this is high enough?
Don't talk like...
He wouldn't die from a fall like that.
What's wrong is D.A. Sinclair took me apart and the government put me back together again, but they left things out.
I know how you're feeling.
No, you don't. How could you? Did.
Yeah.
So we both should have died.
I did. I've died 39 times.
That's crazy.
I had them erase my memory. But that was a mistake. The two of you are helping me to see that now. You did the same when you fought back against Sinclair, when you saved Invincible and William's lives. Were the decisions we make, the lives we change, the people we love. Or who love us.
Never in a million years would I have thought I would be seeing Donald saying stuff like that. Beautiful.
Nice.
David put him onto something. Where is he taking her?
Nice date.
Babe, I'm sorry, I can never do that for you. I mean, we could, but it kind of would be the last thing we do. Also, it's a bit overrated. It would be cold as hell.
How do we afford the hotel?
I hear they have the best camping in
Nah.
So there's some problems even being a superhero doesn't solve.
Yeah.
I should ask Cecil for a salary. Should I ask Cecil for a salary?
Maybe.
I mean, then you'd really...
How do you even live, you know, without money?
Mark Grayson. Invincible. Come with me now, or this woman dies.
Oh, Vulture.
Did you hear me?
No.
Mark?
No.
Hey.
My name is Anissa, and I'm an agent of the Viltrum Empire. And if you think you can cross the space between us before I tear this woman's head from her body, you're welcome to try.
Okay. If you leave without hurting her or anyone else, I'll meet you above us in the sky. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry.
No, this would be so traumatizing.
I have to go.
And now he has to leave her, you know. They're breaking up. So what does she want, Anissa?
What do you want?
We've studied this planet.
Good for you.
Human civilization has less than an 18% chance of surviving the next 2 centuries without the loss of billions of lives. Large areas of this planet will soon be uninhabitable.
Oh, and so they think they're saving them.
I know.
Yet here
If they were to conquer them.
we have the technology to repair their climate, feed their hungry, punish their criminals. We will save more of their lives in a single year than you could in 100. Yet you let thousands die every day you resist Viltrumite rule. Or do those human lives not matter to you?
Do they really feel like that? I mean, I get it. It's kind of true, but...
Tell her you need to go save those humans she loves so much.
Look, there's a ship in danger. I need to go help. If you mean everything you're saying, you won't try to stop me.
I will accompany you. I wish to see how strong the son of Nolan is.
That thing is giant.
Wait here.
Titanic had it easy. They never had to deal with a dragon.
You and the others listening to us are welcome.
Smart girl.
I see you care a great deal about this planet and its inhabitants. Viltrumite occupation would make events like this a thing of the past. Be the Viltrumite you're supposed to be. Be your father's.
I don't know how to feel about it.
I think you should go now.
Careful, Mark. She's a lot stronger than you.
She's definitely much stronger.
Reason.
Oh, he doesn't really stand a chance, does he?
She really did that.
Yeah. Abort the mission. She seems like she's even stronger than Nolan, to be honest.
You dare interrupt your education?
I was never a good student.
Fucking hell.
One goddamn Viltrumite all by our lonesome and we're fucking useless.
Sir, there's another option.
What's he talking about?
Mark, listen to me. Say you'll do it. Say fine. I'll take over the planet. You can't beat her, kid.
Play along, of course. Is he gonna do it?
No.
No, of course he isn't. You know, for someone that does have a show... For someone that does have a show with his name, like the main character, he does get beat a lot. Like, does he ever win a fight?
Just say the goddamn words, Mark.
What's he being stubborn for?
Either you need me, or you don't. Make up your mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Killing you is not my task.
She spared him.
But soon, another will come. And if he finds you still resistant to your destiny, he will demonstrate the error of your ways and this...
Destiny.
I pray you come to your senses before then.
Sir, she's leaving the atmosphere, picking up speed and heading towards deep space.
Well, thank fucking God. Keep watch. She's still going in 10 minutes.
I guess Anissa is just an example of how strong the Viltrumites are. Like the proper ones, the ones that are above the rest of them. Because Mark and Nolan did deal with some of them, but
all over a few words.
Anissa seems kind of stronger than Nolan.
I'm not sure I could stop her if she started killing people.
Well, we're gonna figure out a way to change that. But those nights off you wanted, I'm afraid that's a thing of the past.
Yeah.
Oh, that PTSD is gonna be so bad.
I don't know.
Could you do it again?
Maybe.
I'm sorry to ruin the moment, but couldn't they take their shoes off of the...
I could barely breathe.
Yeah, it was the same for me.
I have no agency, Mark. Who am I to be upset or sad or feel anything when you're literally saving the world, when you disappear for months at a time?
That's the issue, right?
But my life matters too. Maybe it's small, maybe it's not earth-shattering, but it matters. Worse than that, it's a weapon someone can use against you like that woman did.
Funny thing is, Amber is the kind of person that Mark is fighting for. Those types of people, not...
My mom was always worried about my dad, and he'd always tell her everything was going to be fine. But he was lying. Every time. And he knew it.
I can't live in your world.
It's happening.
I want to. I really tried, but I can't. So how does this work, Mark?
I don't know.
I guess it doesn't. Oh, fucking hell. What a scene.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Mark.
Angstorm. He has her.
When are you coming home?
That's too much for him.
Oh yeah, like give him a break, you know.
The boy refuses both reason and heritage.
You mean you failed to convince him?
He is poisoned, just like his father.
Alan, watch out.
Did they see me?
Yes, they did.
Oh, I think they saw me.
We're gonna see Alan's new powers. One is against him.
Huh, last time that hurt a lot more. I wonder.
Alan, my boy. My boy. Anissa. Just run.
Unopen is that strong.
Guess your research is out of date. You want to take me to prison with those punches? Good luck with that.
The funny thing is her ego is not allowing her to run off, you know. Alan.
Foolish.
Is he faking it?
I think he's taking a nap. Yeah, he is faking it.
Yeah, yeah.
I love Invincible. It's the bestest show in the world. Okay. So Alan.
Amazing. He's so smart. He just faked it so he can sneak into the ship.
So he can sneak into the ship, yeah. He's also so playful with it. He's always just cracking jokes when he's fighting.
Yeah.
Like the only real time when he was more serious was when sadly he was dying from, from them Vultrumites that attacked him. By the way, the strength differences, the strength ladder, the power levels.
Yeah.
Like Anissa pretty much destroyed Mark. And then we have Alan like not even taking her seriously.
Yeah.
Like what did they create? What did he do to him,
It wasn't his creation, he just left him without the life support, actually.
Yeah.
Is this working only for the Utopians? Or it is working for
I'm not
everyone?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I personally didn't pay that much attention to how it happens.
Because I'm going back into the moment when no one was beating Mark.
Yeah.
Can it be something like that? But I think this is working only for the Utopians. Yeah.
Maybe.
It's something with the
can't
Utopian race.
Maybe.
Should be.
I can't really remember. I'm sure there's like an explanation, we just don't remember. Is Alan actually the only Utopian right now? Remember, the Utopians were attacked by the Vultrumites and Alan escaped. And I think he's like the only one that survived. And he became this soldier for that faction that is going against the Vultrumites. I think he's the only one that's left, actually. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. What I'm not sure about is how that thing with Alan and getting these powers worked. It was just Tatus unplugging his life support and then it happened. But we're missing something quite obviously, so please let us know down in the comments because we don't remember. But anyways, Alan is gonna sneak in and he's probably gonna get Nolan out of there. That's my assumption, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, what else is he going in there for?
Yeah, because they need to make studies on him. Why is he that strong? So
that's what Anissa is bringing him in for, but like, why is he pretending? Yeah, obviously, I mean, Alan can probably beat all of them, actually. But I don't think it's gonna happen because then the show just ends.
All of them.
But yeah, he's probably gonna break out Nolan, and that's a good thing because then we can get them united against the Vultrumites. Tatus, Nolan, Alan.
Yeah. Oliver.
Oliver, Mark. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
If Oliver is fine, because
yeah,
Mr.
Angstorm.
Angstorm.
You need to remember that name. You keep forgetting it.
I keep saying Angstorm.
It is
Angstorm. I don't know.
It's Angstorm.
Can I call him the brain guy?
No, that's so disrespectful.
But I don't like him, so
look, there's a difference.
I can disrespect him.
No, look, there's a difference. There's Armstrong, which is an Armstrong.
Which is your arm.
No, it's not. Just playing.
It's okay.
There's nothing there. Okay, so stop playing. Like, get serious, okay? There's Angstorm is his name, and there's also Neil Armstrong, who's the guy who wins.
I know.
Okay.
I know him.
So it's Angstorm, remember?
Angstorm.
Okay.
Angstorm.
Yeah, finally Angstorm is... To be honest, I kind of forgot about him during this episode as well.
Yeah, because he was missing for 3 episodes.
Yeah. No, I mean, he showed up in the previous one, but I was expecting for him to play some kind of a role in this one, but he didn't, once again. What is he in there for in this show? Like, is he just a character that...
He's for the next season.
Yeah, like, kind of, he just pops up randomly at the end of the episodes, you know? But I like what they're doing because they're hyping up this character a lot. Angstorm is gonna be a really huge guy in the next season, I feel like. Our whole storyline is going to be quite brutal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
we expect him to be the main villain in
for
this
one, but it's not. He's not. Yeah, we haven't really had a proper villain this season.
Yeah,
it's kind of been all over the place, but I feel like they're setting themselves up for a great next season.
Yep.
It's not like season 2 has been bad, but they're kind of putting pieces together and
like they're introducing us to new
stuff. You know, the Traxons we had the Ragnars, we had Nolan and Mark fighting the Vultrumites. We have some development with Vultrumites as well. We also have that thing with Alan, with Tatus, with that faction. Like, we've had a lot of setup.
Of things, yeah.
There's
the Martian dogs.
The Martian dogs as well. There's been a lot of setup for things to, happen and for things to come. Oh, this episode, it did happen though. Mark and Amber did break up.
Yeah, that was expected.
I knew I was gonna feel bad about it, but not to this extent. See, I feel super bad for Amber because she's so sweet.
Yeah.
And she really tried, but
she wants to accept that. She wants to...
She was in a tough spot always, and she knew it, but she did try, But being put into a position where you can't really complain about your boyfriend missing, it's really tough, because she knows she's in the wrong if she complains about it.
Yeah.
But she also does not really want to get him out of his job.
Yeah.
And to keep him for herself. Because she realizes that there's people needing him.
Yeah, and that this is more important.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, as a normal person, you just kind of feel like you're taken away from the other people that need him. What I loved about them breaking up is that they did it in a way that they actually didn't take away from Debbie and Nolan's relationship. they did take their time explaining what was tough in that relationship.
Yeah.
Like what Amber struggled with and what Mark struggled with. And they also took their time to explain how Davy and Nolan overcame that.
Yeah. But with them, it was a little bit different, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, maybe Debbie was stronger, or I see her as a stronger woman.
Yeah.
Like,
There's some truth to that. I do also think that Davy is a little bit stronger in terms of
But-
like personality and character.
like, also she changed Nolan.
Yeah.
in a
Whereas
way.
Mark has grown up as a
A bit too late. She changed him too late. But she did.
Yeah.
He's been lying to her a lot.
That's what I was about to say. The big difference between the two relationships, these two relationships, is the fact that Nolan lied and Mark knew it.
Yeah.
He's always told Davy, Nolan's always told Davy that things are fine and he's fine and there's nothing really for her to worry about. But it's not actually true, you know. Nolan can just one day not come home and die. But he always lied and say it's fine, I'm fine, no, I'm not gonna get hurt, you know. And I'm sure Nolan kind of
I
believed
think
that.
he knew that he won't get hurt.
Yeah, he believed that. I'm sure he knows there's stuff out there that can kill him.
Yeah.
He wrote it in the
those
books, you know.
yeah.
But still though, because he was on Earth, he felt invincible, so see what I did there.
How he felt?
I love that, by the way. You can play with it so much. Mark and Amber are officially broken up, and it's sad because right after that, Angstorm showed up and gave Mark a call. By the way,
It's too much. It's too much.
yeah. And by the way, how did he get his number?
Yeah, he called from
Debbie's phone?
Yeah.
Doesn't she have a password? Is that
Like, he's there to kill her.
Yeah.
He can just say, go your son.
No, I mean, of course, but yeah, actually, yeah.
Unlock your phone,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah, to be honest. I can just imagine that. Unlock your phone.
Why didn't he just choose another Debbie from another universe and go after her and...
Because he wants our Mark.
Yeah.
So the other thing I want to talk about is obviously the storyline with Donald and Rick. It was quite interesting, for me at least, because we did see two different people that have gone through the same thing.
Yeah, similar, yeah.
Through a similar thing, but with one big difference that makes the thing entirely different. And that's the fact that the memory thing.
Yeah.
Because Rick does have his memories. He kept them. Whereas Donald's previous versions
Deleted it
have always
39
been,
times.
Yeah, Donald has died 39 times. 39, you know?
But yeah, it's beautiful that we saw them. And we saw them helping each other to live with that.
Did Rick really help him in any way?
Yeah, because Donald wanted his memories deleted again. And when he saw Rick, he kind of...
Inspired him
Yeah.
to keep them.
Yeah, and he'll keep them now.
I think they did come to the conclusion that the way they fight their bad memories, the way you overcome them, is by helping people. That's what Donald said, you know, that's what he said to Rick, you know, even though you have them bad memories and what you've gone through, those powers that you have allowed you to protect and save Mark from, and the rest of them, you know, William and the others. So in a way, they found something that they can cling on to. That explains a lot about Donald, by the way, in the previous season, because he always felt like somebody who didn't really even speak.
Yeah, he felt like a...
Like not like a person, you know?
Yeah.
And it's funny because he wasn't really. Like you don't really have memories, and you're also 98% robot inside. So what does that make you?
You have memories, but you don't have...
No, he has memories, but he doesn't have memories from his
Yeah.
previous versions of him dying.
Of him dying, I think it's just of him dying.
Also, you think he does keep memories from when he was alive, like a kid, for example,
Yeah.
back then?
Yeah. I think he has his memories, but just those parts when he died. and they rebuilt him.
I think so, yeah.
Only that is deleted. But it's still 39 times. You don't have
but
like...
where I was going with that is that he did feel a lot like a human during this season, and I think a large part of it is because he did have those memories. Obviously, quite obviously, but in season 1 he didn't really feel like that. And that was probably because he didn't have them memories. So yeah, I mean, it's nice to see that storyline with Donald come to its conclusion. It's probably come to its conclusion, to be honest, but it's also nice to see Rick. I never really believed and I never really thought about Rick being somebody important in this show, but to be honest, he did have the connection with William.
Yeah.
And I mean, during this second season, it's kind of nice to see so many unimportant characters at first become important and feel important, because somebody like Rick, honest to God, I never really believed he would be something important in this show.
Yeah.
I saw him as something that we can have William talk about to Mark and complain about. Like them annoying side characters. Or just to have a gay relationship in this show, but that's not the case, you know?
Yeah.
He's actually... That's what I like about Invincible. There isn't really these cheap storylines and things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy that it's not the case that a producer has come into the office and said, we want a gay relationship.
Yeah, let's have it in the show, because otherwise...
I really like that about Invincible. They stick with their guns and they do what they want to do. But also something I like about Invincible is the thing they did in this show in the beginning of the episode with them making fun of themselves at Comic-Con, you know?
It was strange because before they started explaining that thing, like they didn't explain it, but it was a Comic-Con. No one was talking, no one was moving.
Exactly.
They were like statues.
There was no music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. Also, Rex is back. And he's a new Rex. I think he's quite changed now, which I'm happy about because I like him. And he's got a new fan in me. He converted me. Seriously. I really like him. I want to see more of him. I never actually believed that those words are going to come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
But I hope to see him next episode. And I hope to see more of him. Hopefully they make something special for him, just like the Adam Eve stuff. Although I'm not really sure how in-depth Rex's character is.
If we're seeing his backstory, I think we're just going to see bad relationships and stupid stuff that he did. So
that's what I really want to see, because like I want to see...
You want to see his bad side?
No, I don't. I want to see what pushed him to become like that in relationships. Because you don't become an asshole just like that, you know. It probably had something to deal with when he was a kid, you know. I want to see something like that, honestly. It would give him a lot of depth to his character.
Maybe.
Like why he turned out the way he turned out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff also to talk about, but I think it will be mostly yapping. I think I'm happy with what I've said.
Yeah.
The other stuff that I want to say, it's not really that important. I mean, it's just stuff like what's going on with Eve and some other characters like that, but I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
You know? I think we've covered what bothers me the most, what I really want to talk about. So thank you for watching this reaction, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video, and we'll see you there.
See ya!